Channel 54. Yes, you guessed it, that's Bob Wilkins, original host of Creature Features, and he'll be here with us on Channel 54 as host of the 1982 Bay Area Young Filmmakers Festival. Join the audience as he introduces us to the stars of the festival, as they introduce each other, as the films speak for themselves, about love, about war, and the human condition. See the 1982 KTEH Young Filmmakers Festival, Monday, June 14th at 8 p.m. Stay with us now for the exciting 1982 KTEH Young Filmmakers Festival with the cinematic talents of young filmmakers, hosted by Bob Wilkins of Creature Features fame. Flambards, which is usually seen at this time, is tonight being shown at 11. At 9, Temperament rears its head on Flickers, Part 4. Danger UXB at 10 brings us Cast Iron Killer. Flambards at 11 is followed by PBS Late Night at midnight. This is Channel 54, KTEH, San Jose. And now, KTEH Young Filmmakers Festival.
Hi, I'm Bob Wilkins. Do not switch the dial, okay? Don't turn that dial, because I've got some good movies for a change. Normally, when I come on the screen, after all those years of introducing horror films and science fiction films and movies like Jesse James Meets the Vampire and all that stuff, where people say, we're not going to watch that guy. But tonight, you know, people who made all those lousy horror films started out as young filmmakers, and a lot of them, of course, went on to bigger and better things. People like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg and people like that were all young filmmakers at one time. And right now, we are in the process of the KTEH, well, it's our 11th annual Bay Area Young Filmmakers Festival, okay? Now, each and every filmmaker here has entered a film in the 1982 event. All the kids are 18 and under. Now, in this hour broadcast, we will showcase 11 of the works selected for their innovation, their sensitivity, and their technical competence, okay? Now, these 11 films represent the dedication and drive, and it'll be evident in all the works, because these are serious young filmmakers. And in fact, in the audience tonight, most of the filmmakers are with us, along with some of their friends. The guys from Town School in San Francisco, they just arrived, so we're ready to kick off the show.
Hi, I'm Charles Gonza from Town School, and I'm here to introduce the first film made by this talented man, James Grimm, and it's called The Honeymoon. And the second film we'll see is made by Alex Offerman and Tony Belmonte with an E, and that film is called Viking Attack.
film about love and a film about war. Honeymoon, again, was from James Grimm, who's a 7th grader, and several people were responsible for Viking Ambush in both films from Town School in San Francisco. Now, love and war, of course, were the subject matter for the first 2 films tonight, and most of the filmmakers have taken subject matter which concerns them a great deal. In fact, you'll see a reoccurring theme this evening that seems to take on war, and of course there's some horror and a little humor, thank goodness, okay? One of the films that takes on horror and war is made by a very talented director from Palo Alto, Julian Stone. Let's watch Goodbye, Soldier.
Battalion. 27.9 religion, Sergeant.
Damn, too high for human life, but our suits should hold up okay. I certainly hope so. Shut it up, 360. Why? There's no one around that can hear us.
How do you know?
Come on, it's been 2 months since we last saw someone, and he was dead, so who's gonna hear us?
I'm tired of your complaining, 360. Just shut up and get back in formation.
Why? I'm sick of this. We're lost. Can't you face that?
No, we aren't.
But where are we going?
We're looking for our battalion.
They're gone. Everything's gone. For all we know, we're the only ones that are left of our battalion, maybe even the world.
Stop bitching or I'll blow your head off. All right, it's getting late. We gotta find a place for the night. You, 360, you go east. The rest of us will split up. Okay.
Damn acid rain.
What the hell did you shoot him for?
I had to. The suit was breached. He would have died slow and painful from the radiation.
Come on, I found a place for the night.
I'm going crazy, 67. I can't take much more of this.
What do you mean?
I mean like this campfire. Why the hell do we bother to make one? Ever since the bomb, the temperatures have been constant. Besides, we can never get out of these suits.
Well, it's just tradition.
Tradition? Screw tradition. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do something drastic.
Like what?
Kill the Sarge.
You are crazy.
I can't take it anymore. We've been out here for 4 months. Searching. Searching for what?
Our battalion.
Come on.
What happens after you kill him?
I'll take command. We'll find a place where the radiation's not bad. Settle down and wait.
Wait for what?
I don't know. But it's better than all this wandering. By the way, if you mention any of this to the Sarge, I'll kill you too.
Goddamn sniper!
We lost 67.
Damn! 509, go take a look.
Yep, it's a sniper. One, I'd say.
We've got to kill him. Why? He's the enemy. But for all we know, the war may be over. Then why did he fire at us? 509. What's our chances of successfully eradicating that sniper?
One of us, about 60%, I'd say.
All right. On 3. 1, 2...
I'm not going. That's the first human we've seen in...
If you don't go, I'll kill you here. If you do go, at least you have a chance to survive. All right? Now, on 3. 1, 2, 3! There he is!
surrender. Look, here's my gun.
Greetings. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. I am an AC-47 infrared optical shooting computer. The fact that you have made it so far means you're either a highly skilled soldier or a very lucky one. But, unfortunately, your luck has run out. By disturbing my tripwire, you have not only activated this recording, but also the automatic gun. Goodbye, soldier.
I think they like the film, Julian.
Yeah.
Will there be a sequel?
Thinking about it.
I thought it was a little unusual that you picked black and white, although I liked it. But how did you come about, you know, most young people work with color today.
Well, I felt the story would look better in black and white, and I've always preferred black and white. I just think you have, in a way, more control over certain things. And also, we wanted to give a feeling of doom and, you know, despair. We felt black and white would be better for that.
Right. Why pick a subject matter, World War III, which is really a downer? I mean, why some people picked horror films today and science fiction and all sorts of things?
It's a topic in the news. You know, it's something you really can't escape, and I just wanted to express my feelings about it and you know what I feel about it.
Okay. Do you feel that film is a good way to express your personal opinions as opposed to writing a story? And
well, it reaches a lot more people. It has a larger potential. More people go to films than, you know, than read books or, you know, things like that. You really can reach a lot of people.
Now, your film is unusual in that you did have narration, and you had a definite plot. Was it all scripted out before you did the film?
Yeah, I had a complete script for it that I had written a couple weeks before we went into production.
Okay, great. Let's talk about another young filmmaker who has worked with a very similar subject. That would be Andrew Koitma, and he's taken the war concept and handled it perhaps a little differently than you. And we're going to talk to Andrew right now and find out all about it.
My name is Andrew Koitma, and my film is called The Future Conflict, and it's my first animated film.
Chased a million stars and touched
Everybody likes great animation, apparently, and Andrew Koitma, Pioneer High, really delivered it. Okay, from future conflict, Andrew's films, to a more personal conflict. What happens when a young woman's worst fears are realized? Okay, well, Lisa Corona, Pacific Grove, may have the answer, in a film called Found But Not Forgotten. Lisa, why pick a subject so violent? How did that pop into your mind for the film?
Well, last year I made a Western-type romance film because a while back that's what was the biggest movies, moneymakers like Urban Cowboy and Bronco Billy.
Right.
But this year it seems to be suspense thrillers that were really making it big. So I wanted to take a chance, and I made a story, and I wanted to make that type of film.
Now, a lot of the filmmakers have had their own say and a public statement about various things, but yours are more tied to what Hollywood is doing. And one of your hobbies, you go down to Hollywood and interview the stars and so forth?
Yes, that's how I got my interest in filmmaking, is I always was behind the scenes, and I photographed and talked to the stars.
So you want to be in movies, right? You want to make movies.
Oh yes, I want to go in that direction.
Real quickly, it seems over the years that I've been talking to young filmmakers, they're almost always male. It's very rare to have, you know, a young lady working in films. What's the reason for that, do you think?
Well, I think it's a very complicated field, and that's why I think they're afraid to venture out in that type of field. And they're just too scared because it's always been males all the time.
Right.
But I don't think it's very complicated if you're really into it, like I am.
Well, you're proving that, and hopefully more young ladies watching the show today will say, hey, if she can do it, maybe so can we.
Yes, because people like Jane Fonda and Jacqueline Bisset, which did, you know, just some movies, like On Golden Pond. It was her production company. It was a big Academy Award success, and I think she'll open doors for...
All right. Good luck in your future. And according to my notes right now, Mike Miller. Mike, I can see you're full of special effects today. Will your film have a special effect in it, perhaps?
Several.
Several? Okay.
I got a mixture of animation, double exposures, and that's about it.
That's enough. Okay. You're 13 years old. You're from Saratoga. And what's the title of your film?
My film is, It's Always Nice to Have a Friend When You Have a Snack.
Next, we have 3 films for you. Sort of a trilogy, but the films were never made to be shown together. But they're the work of an expanding circle of filmmakers who use each other's talents. They use their talents for the casting, for filmmakers, for script writing, for all sorts of things. They just get together and have a ball. And Gary Ellis is part of that group, Barry Toya, Jim Webb, and Ken Epperson. Now, in a way, they all began because of Gary Ellis. Ellis has been honored 3 times by the Young Filmmakers Festival. Let's look at their work.
A woman in Wellington went a whistle with a wild man way back when. She sucked her thumb and she held her head. Told a man she didn't care. A nip and nip on napped a nod and you know Matt near the inside window of his Mitsubishi. His kid was scared. He said he thought it was something new. Just like nothing on earth. Just like nothing on earth. Just like nothing on earth. Just like nothing. nothing on earth. Just like nothing on earth. Just like nothing on earth. A man on the main motor mile mesmerized much monkey magically engine piecemeal. You know you false utilize you fuck pneumatics with static fantastic traumatics burning rubber dog like a laser check out better plan things some good magic women. His brain was blazed and amazed he said he thought it was something new. Just like nothing on earth. Just like nothing on earth. Just like nothing on earth.
First film, Dog of the Century, starred Barry Toya and Jim Webb. Jim's going to lend his talents in the second film coming up, too. This is a more serious film, story about a teenage boy who becomes psychotic. And this intense film was made by Jim Webb and Ken Apperson. And you Stanley Kubrick fans, you'll enjoy this one. Let's watch The Darker Halls.
Watch from the wings as the scenes were replayed. We saw ourselves now as we never had seen. Portrayal of the trauma and degeneration. The sorrows we suffered have never worth breathing. And he came to a door, and he looked inside. Father, yes, son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us.
Okay, I hope you're all ready for our third film, the final one in the trilogy, called Low Life. And remember, a group of young filmmakers get together, they all lend their talents to each other, and you've just seen 2 of the 3 films that they're responsible for. On this one, Low Life, it's a film by Barry Toya. Now, I want you to, I know you'll see the special effects, but I want to point out that Barry did have some help on these, along with Gary Ellis and Jim Webb. They lent their talents. All set now? Here we go with Low Life. The four filmmakers that you just met a minute ago certainly have been a resource to themselves. In fact, this entire program, this entire film festival campaign has been an even larger resource to all the competition that's been coming on for a few years. In fact, it goes back, I guess, to 1980 when two young people named Brent Kay and Al Hernandez came on with a film, as I recall. It was a little weak in the plot level, maybe. We had some underexposed scenes, but it had some great animation characters. You know, you could see the creativity was there. And then last year, Brent and Al won an award for rather innovative film. And to show you how far Hernandez has come along, I want you to see a film that is really, it's really an artistic touch. It makes it just on sound and motion. And here's the latest from Al Hernandez. It's called The Birth of Joy. Al, your film was different than the others. Tell us about how you arrived at your philosophy of filming.
This certain film was, I kind of took a different artistic approach to, first of all, trying to do something original where lots of people feel negatively about the world. And so in the film, I try to, at the beginning, have that negative feeling, but ended off with a more, like a hopeful.
A little bit there, yeah. Now, you're an artist, and it's apparent that your film calls for an artist almost. How do you do some of the effects? When I first saw the horse come on the screen, tell us how that's done with the vivid colors in the back.
It's done through double exposures, and there's a lot all through it. It's mainly done with mattes and superimpositions, and there's a little bit of animation and color filters and miniature sets.
Now, some artists paint with a brush and so forth. You use film as an art form. Is that?
That's one of the art forms.
One of the art forms. Yeah. Okay. Al is a student at De Anza College, and I thought it was very moving, and I enjoyed it very much, Al. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Our final film this evening is a very short one to conclude the festival. And with us in the studio is the director and the grip and the producer and the whole ball of wax. Would you welcome Billy Lorton?
Hi, my name is Billy Lorton, and my film is Satellite Battle. It is 31 seconds long, and an interesting thing to look for in this film is how the satellite rotates as it comes off the red planet.
Well, we've come to the end of the 11th annual KTEH Young Filmmakers Festival. Seems like the movies get better every year. They just keep on coming. And, of course, next year, we hope that your film is with us. Filmmakers today are doing so many things on film. It's just magic. Tonight, for instance, we've seen one view of World War III. We've learned how to be made up like a werewolf. And we've seen films tonight that have no words, but certainly said a lot. So we hope that you're in our audience next year, either making a film or watching some of these young filmmakers show their wares. Okay? Thank you for being with us on KTEH's Young Filmmakers Festival. Thank you.
This is a gift from all of us to say thank you.
Great. How about a handshake? Sit down there. Sit down. Good to see you. Now, are all you folks going to enter a film next year in the festival?
Yeah. We'll open it up. Let's see what it looks like.
Okay. Looks like we're going to have a 2-hour show next year then, if all these folks do that. We're going to open a gift here that was given to me, and I certainly hope it's white socks. That's what I need, is white socks. Oh, my goodness. My favorite cigar. That's fantastic.
Our Filmmakers Festival will be repeated this Sunday afternoon at 2. See it again and tell your friends to watch the KTEH Bay Area Young Filmmakers Festival Sunday afternoon at 2.